The world's largest land animal is in danger. Yes, the elephant. According to HappyElephantContest.com, this animal has 22-month-long pregnancies, has a trunk with 40,000 muscles in it, and purrs like a cat to communicate. Elephants are slaughtered every day by poachers looking to extract their tusks and sell them for ivory. 100,000 elephants have been killed by African poachers in the last 3 years. 64% of Central Africa's elephant population has been wiped out in the last decade. This information was from NationalGeographic.com. A lot of elephants that aren't being murdered for their tusks are in captivity, living a life of abuse and neglect, locked in a small cage and being forced to perform for circuses or live in zoos. This is no life for such a beautiful creature. We must do everything in our power to help save these innocent, majestic creatures. Here is a picture of an elephant with some ducks. They're just the sweetest little things. I mean, I'm sure that they might hurt you if you come between them and their children or something, but. And then here is a mama elephant's trunk with a baby elephant right here. And then here is a little baby elephant with its trunk curled up. They really are just beautiful creatures. One of the saddest injustices to elephants is that they are being poached for their tusks. This is taking place in Africa, where the type of elephant called the African elephant lives. However, the market for ivory isn't even in Africa. It is in China and throughout Asia. Ivory is used for Chinese medicine, jewelry, and carving. This has caused African elephants to become endangered. Asian elephants, on the contrary, are fine. This is because ivory in Asia is outsourced from Africa. Elephants must be saved from such a terrible fate. Here is a picture of their tusks after they have been ripped from the elephant and the elephant was left murdered. I was going to show a picture of an elephant after they cut the tusk off, but I felt it was too gruesome. The other main injustice to elephants is that they are being kept in captivity. According to elephantvoices.org, there are 2 ways that elephants are held in captivity: in circuses and in zoos. In circuses, they are held in tiny little cages, forced to perform for audiences. They are whipped into submission and led to lead a horrible life of moving from place to place in a cage way too small for them. A woman wrote a poem to capture the life of the captive elephant. And here it goes. I was captured in the wild, taken from my family. Now I live alone in this small dark pen. You can read it in my eyes and in the color of my skin that I am sad, lonely, and frightened of the small bad men. The other place that they are held captive is zoos. The same problem used to happen in zoos, but luckily zoos are becoming more and more aware of the unhappiness that this is causing and are trying harder and harder to create a more friendly environment for these creatures. Elephants are large animals meant to roam the plains of Africa, but when they are in circuses and zoos, they are confined to a space with no room to be the free animal that they were meant to be. Also, elephants have never done well breeding in captivity, so many of the elephants in circuses and zoos have been captured from the wild. So it's not like they don't know anything different. Here is a picture of an elephant in their small little cage with other elephants, forced to live very sadly. And here is a picture of the elephant's shackles that they are forced to live in so that they can be kept in their place. It may seem like there is nothing you can do. However, there are a few things that you can do. According to MNN.org and ElephantVoices.org, the first is, obviously, stop buying ivory. Even though the market for ivory is large in Asia, doesn't mean that buying ivory in America doesn't touch African elephants. Make sure to buy elephant-friendly coffee and wood. Some of the coffee and wood harvested destroys the elephant habitat, which in turn hurts elephants. Another way to help elephants is to give your support to those institutions, organizations, projects, and individuals who work to better understand, conserve, and protect elephants. Whether this be through applied conservation, education, advocacy, or basic research, one fun way to help elephants is to adopt an elephant. This is a program where you can fund a rescued elephant and they send you pictures of your elephant. And here is a little flyer from the thing. Here's the little stuffed animal that they send you, and here is the picture of your elephant and then information about it. Elephants are smart, beautiful, majestic creatures that deserve our help. They deserve more than to be held in a small cage with no life other than performing. No creature on earth deserves to be held to do nothing but perform, or to be killed because of something that grows out of their face. Elephants are poached and held captive all over the world. There are things we can do to help. Please put the information that I have provided today for the good of all elephants. Thank you and good day.